All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are digging into the massive mystery surrounding xAI's Grok 4.2. It was promised, everybody was waiting for it, and then just silence. We're going to find out why it was really delayed and what incredible new features are supposedly coming when it finally gets here. So, Elon Musk eventually broke that silence. But the reason he gave wasn't some complex technical problem or a last-minute change in strategy. No, it was something way more basic. That's right, Mother Nature literally put one of the most advanced AI projects on the planet on ice. According to Musk, it was all due to power uptime issues at their Memphis data center. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. But here's the thing. While that weather story is totally true, it is not the whole picture. Not even close. The real reason for the delay is much more strategic, and the leaked features we're about to cover, well, they might just make this the most advanced AI assistant ever built. Okay, so let's break this down into the two narratives. On the one hand, you have the official story, a simple, if kind of unbelievable, act of God. And on the other, you have what industry insiders are saying, which paints a much more calculated, strategic picture. So while the power outage was absolutely real, many believe xAI just used that as a convenient excuse to buy some time. Think about it. Late 2025 was getting crowded, fast. OpenAI and Google were making big moves. This delay gave xAI a crucial window to make sure Grok 4.2 wasn't just good, but that it would completely dominate the conversation. And here's the proof that the model was already working. Back in late December, Grok 4.2 was quietly tested in something called the Alpha Arena, a real-time stock trading simulation. And it didn't just do well, it crushed the competition with 12.1% average returns. This tells us the model was already functional. They were likely using this extra time to iron out every last wrinkle before launch. So what makes this model so special that they delay it just to get it perfect? To really understand that, we need to look at Grok's core DNA. See, this was never meant to be just another ChatGPT clone. It was built from the ground up with some serious, unique advantages that really set the stage for what's coming next. For starters, it has direct, live access to the data fire hose of X. That's 500 million users posting in real time, giving it a live pulse on the world. Second, it's already integrated into Tesla vehicles for hands-free control. That kind of massive distribution and live info is something its competitors can only dream of. And it has evolved incredibly fast. Version 4.0 dropped in July 2025, and then boom, 4.1 followed in November. And that November update alone cut hallucinations, when the AI just makes stuff up, by a staggering 65%. So with that foundation already in place, what exactly has xAI been perfecting with all this extra time? Okay, let's get into the leaked features, because this is where things go from just an upgrade to a full-blown revolution. And this isn't just a small incremental update. We're talking about 5 massive leaps forward. Full video understanding, a polymath brain for complex reasoning, a colossal memory boost, a unique reality engine for fact-checking, and a brand new gold standard for accuracy. Let's start with memory, because this right here is a game changer. Grok 4.1 already had an impressive 128,000 token context window, and you can think of tokens as just pieces of words. But Grok 4.2 is set to completely blow that away. We're talking an almost unimaginable jump in capacity. 2 million tokens. Let that sink in. That's the equivalent of over 1 million words. It could process the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy and hold it all in its active memory at once. It could analyze entire company financial reports, massive code bases, or long videos without losing track of a single detail. Now, this next capability could be what separates Grok from every other AI out there. It's called the Reality Engine. It connects the model directly to X's community notes. This means instead of relying on static training data that's months old, it can cross-check its own answers against a live, user-verified database in real time. And all of this feeds into a relentless push for accuracy. The target is to get that hallucination rate under 2%. But what's maybe even more impressive is the focus on sycophancy. That's the AI's tendency to just agree with you. With a target of under 0.2%, Grok 4.2 is being tuned to tell you the truth, even if you're wrong. But the biggest leap here isn't just about being smarter or more accurate. It's about fundamentally changing what an AI does. We're moving from a passive tool that you type into to a proactive agent that actually works for you. So, what is an agentic AI? Well, simply put, it's an AI that can take action on your behalf. It's rumored to have write access, which means it can actively post content, draft messages, or interact with other apps for you. It doesn't just advise, it executes. Just imagine this workflow. You simply tell Grok to handle your social media for the day. It could then go analyze trends, compose an entire thread, and respond to DMs, all while you're focused on other work. That is the fundamental shift from chatbot to a true digital assistant.
So, when do we actually get our hands on this thing? Well, the delay has shifted the entire roadmap for XAI, and it's setting the stage for a very, very busy 2026.
Here's the new schedule. After Grok 4.1's release in November 2025, the delayed Grok 4.2 is now slated for a mid-February 2026 release, and this is just the warm-up. This delay also pushes the highly anticipated Grok 5 into the spring of 2026, setting the stage for a massive year in AI. So the crucial point is, this is a massive upgrade across the board. The context window is orders of magnitude larger. Accuracy gets a real-time fact-checking engine. It becomes fully multimodal with video, and most importantly, it moves from a read-only tool to a read-write agent. And remember, all of this is building towards Grok 5. Musk has already teased it as a 6 trillion parameter monster. That's a measure of the model's complexity and power. And he believes it has a real shot at becoming the world's first true artificial general intelligence. The stakes just keep getting higher.
Ultimately, Grok 4.2 promises to move us beyond the era of simple chatbots. We are entering the age of AI agents that can think, create, and most importantly, act.
If XAI delivers on all these specs, the real-time knowledge, a 2 million token memory, and true agentic capabilities, it could leapfrog the competition to become the most versatile assistant on the market. So mark your calendars for mid-February. The real question is, are we ready for what comes next? Because you know we'll be here to test it the second it drops.